Hi, welcome to Compounded Daily. Let's talk about discounted cash flows. Okay, so let's say I had a magic piggy bank that gives me a little bit of money every year. Even though it's empty today, in the future, it could be worth a lot more. So how much would you be willing to pay for it? That's the goal of discounted cash flow analysis, to figure out how much the piggy bank is worth today based on how much money you expect it to make in the future. If you believe you'll get more out of the piggy bank tomorrow than what you paid for it, it may be a worthwhile investment. To do this, we need to know a couple of things. First, we need to estimate how much money the piggy bank will give you each year in the future. For example, $10 every year for the next 5 years. Next, you need to adjust the money you expect to receive from the piggy bank for the time value of money. So what is the time value of money? Simply put, the time value of money is the idea that a dollar you have today is worth more than a dollar you'll get tomorrow because today's dollar can be invested to generate returns, while tomorrow's dollar cannot. Additionally, due to factors like inflation, the dollar you have today will lose value over time. So even though you might receive $10 from the magic piggy bank 5 years from now, it won't be worth as much today. That's why the cash flow needs to be adjusted or discounted, hence discounted cash flow. Finally, we need to add up all the future discounted cash flows to get the total value of the piggy bank today. In short, discounted cash flow analysis is about summing up all the future money a business will make and discounting it to determine what it's worth right now. Pretty simple, right? Okay, let's see how it works. Here you can see the discounted cash flow formula, where CF is the cash flow for a given period, R is the discount rate, and N is the final year being considered for the cash flows. So if we're only considering 5 years, N will be 5. Moreover, the discount rate, R, tells us how much we need to discount our cash flows based on the time value of money. Now, let's say a company wants to invest in a certain project and use discounted cash flow analysis to determine if the project is worth undertaking. Typically, companies use the weighted average cost of capital as the discount rate, which we'll assume is 5% for now. Let's also say the initial investment is $11 million and the project will last for 5 years, so N equals 5. In year 1, the project will generate $1 million. In year 2, it'll generate another $1 million. In year 3, it'll generate $4 million. In year 5, it'll generate another $4 million. And in year 5, it'll generate $6 million. So our total cash flow is $16 million, but our discounted cash flow is $13,306,727. Finally, when we subtract the initial investment of $11 million from our discounted cash flow, we get $2,306,727. And we call this our net present value, or NPV. So a positive NPV indicates that the project could generate a higher return than the initial cost, making it a worthwhile investment. On the other hand, a negative NPV would suggest the opposite. Therefore, in this case, we can conclude that it might be an investment worth undertaking. So that wraps up our discussion on discounted cash flow analysis. It's important to remember that discounted cash flow has certain limitations and disadvantages, primarily because it involves estimates rather than actual figures. Therefore, the DCF itself is also an estimate. So it's crucial to accurately estimate both the discounted rate and the cash flows for the DCF to be useful. With that said, this has been Compounded Daily. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and have a great day.